Hang on, I want to go back real quick, and I want to listen to this first part again, okay? Listen to this real quick.
That, and so now we've. I then want to say, what are the forces in our culture today, particularly I have to say in America, which are forcing some churches and some people to fasten on one or two verses from elsewhere?
Okay, hang on just a sec. Culture in our day. I hate to tell Mr. Wright this, Dr. Wright, but the idea that women can be elders in the church is new. The church historically has never accepted women as priests or elders in the church. That's not whether or not it's been right or not. It's just a historical fact. You don't have women in becoming part of the church. You know, Wright is an Anglican. In the Anglican denomination, women were not allowed to be ordained until 1970. Wright was an elder in the church at that point. It's not like he wasn't born yet. The idea historically, what he is saying is absolutely wrong. It is a newfound thing within the culture that women can be ordained within the Anglican Church and other denominations as well. It's not that all of a sudden the church has decided, oh no, we're not gonna, we're certain sects have decided, oh, we're not gonna let women be elders in the church. I'm sorry, this is historically this is wrong. So I mean, once again, I think that Wright, granted, he's coming out of his exegesis on 1 Timothy, which he admits. He says, now people have taken this many different ways, but I want to take it back to the resurrection.
And that I wonder, absolutely. Well, because Paul makes the point, if Messiah is not resurrected, then we're all doing this in vain, right? And I think that's 1 Corinthians 15. And so N.T. Wright is correct to make the resurrection a core historical moment that everything hinges on. But that can be abused, I think, because it's not like God didn't know from the beginning of time whether or not Yeshua would be resurrected, and everybody was waiting for this moment to see if it actually was going to happen or not. You know what I mean? The ramifications of the resurrection are the benefits or the declaration of Yeshua's righteousness, and the fact that death could not hold him was always true. It was true at every point in historical time. It just only manifested in the world of men to see and behold at the one specific moment. So does a new structure of society necessarily find justification just because of where it is on the timeline? And this gets into the idea of the new covenant. Is the new covenant time bound or not? Am I saved by a different kind of faith than Abraham's? Or is the horizon of my faith and my expectation for God's deliverance and his ultimate kingdom, right? The kingdom of God coming and reigning and setting things right in this earth, is it different for me than it was for Abraham? And my answer is no. So, and Paul didn't seem to have a problem saying, is it in Titus where he says the law, he quotes the Torah, and then in Timothy he says, just like Adam and Eve. Paul's citing the Torah for his justification of the structure of authority. He's not saying, well, every time he gets the issue, Paul doesn't say, well, Yeshua's risen now, therefore we have a new way of thinking about things.
Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button and check out more videos from Messiah Matters.